International treaties like the Loan Convention legally protect nearly 100 developing countries from toxic waste dumping by industrial nations. But what treaty protects developing communities within those industrial countries? The policy and practice of America, poisoning its poor, is evident at this site on the southwest side of Chicago. Toxic drums, some labeled hazardous, are stacked and scattered and stretched out over a city block. School children from the adjacent elementary school and other children from the neighborhood are enticed to play at this site by an absence of posted danger signs and a large gap in the gate. Chunks of toxic waste lay scattered on the ground as if thrown about in a poisonous game of dodge. This community of color and many others has been shackled to poison, like slaves chained to an overexploitive master. The EPA says toxic siting is based on risk assessment. Industry says it's profitable. What do you say? Though it looks like a toxic dump site from the third world in a past decade, namely Cocoa, Nigeria in the 80s, Activist Network Television, The Ant, uncovered this toxic block in Chicago in August in 1993. The Ant identified at least 31 companies from the labels on the drums, one of which was PPG, whose toxic drums were also found at the infamous Cocoa, Nigeria site. The poisoned barrels at the Polk and Walcott Street site in Chicago had labels warning of a wide range of toxins, from lead to silicon waste, from paint polymers to contaminated resins. Activist Network Television will fully expose this site in a program called From Camelot to Cancerlot, and will examine the policies and practices that poison people, community development, and the environment. The Ant will also present policy proposals to prevent pollution while empowering poor communities with cleaner business partners. Contact The Ant at 312-737-0022 for more information. Claude Rallins, Director, Activist Network Television.
Right across the street from this hazardous waste barrel dump is a neighbor. So could you tell me if kids have been getting into that site over there with the hazardous waste barrels and what they're doing when they get there?
Yeah, they get over there and play up on those barrels.
Have they knocked any down? Or?
Yeah, they knock them down. You know, they be rolling down, knock them down.
Have you noticed a lot of traffic in there from trucks or from, you know, just industry in general? Have they been putting more?
I guess trucks be going in, you know, getting barrels and carrying barrels.
Okay. Emma, I noticed that there was a school right across the street, right in back of that hazardous waste dump there. And
that's Greystone.
Greystone, and that's a elementary school?
Uh-huh.
About how many children go to that school?
I don't know, really don't know. It's a lot of, mostly, you know, a lot of kids in the, most kids in the neighborhood.
Yeah. Yes, it's a residential neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of those barrels contain lead, and as you know, lead poisoning is one of the severe problems here in the black community. The school is right down there.